everyone! Welcome to this Sims 4 house design video. So today I am building a house called Organic Modern House, mainly because I'm using curved walls here, and so it kind of has more of an organic shape. So this is actually the first Sims 4 speed build video I've done in nearly 3 years, I think. So yeah, I haven't been in The Sims 4 making a speed build like this in a very long time. So yeah, the main reason I'm here is because of the curved walls update. So, I wasn't going to miss out on that. Obviously, it's been kind of all over YouTube in the past week or so. Lots of other people are making houses with curved walls, so I want to try it out, of course. And yeah, so this house ends up having 3 bedrooms and 3.5 bathrooms, and it's available on the gallery. There's a link in the description below if you wish to download it. You can also look it up in the game as well. But yes, and one of the things I discovered starting out here with the curved walls is it's kind of a pain to use them. It's actually a little difficult. And obviously it's kind of clear the way they did it. It makes sense why they did it this way, because it's the easiest way for them to do it is like to have these pre-built rooms that, it's like a predetermined room with a curved wall, and then you kind of just can remove the other walls from that and use it. But the annoying part is if you want a curved wall on the outside like that one I just had there, it like has to have a floor with it. So if you try to have a curved wall on the outside, if that makes sense, like the inside of the curved wall is on the outside of the house, you're going to have like this little square of flooring. You can see it there. I just did it there in that corner. And it's, yeah, you have that little concrete floor. If you delete the floor, it deletes the wall. So you really can't do that very well. And also it's just like annoying. These like the whole like Sims 4 rooms thing is very kind of very annoying a lot of the times, especially with the curved walls though. And you'll see when I get to the roof, especially why it becomes a problem. But yeah, so I think that a much easier way of doing this would have been like a click and drag sort of deal. Like basically if you were making a diagonal wall, and so you draw a diagonal, but instead of making a diagonal wall, it would like make a curved wall that like, I don't know. I just feel like that would make more sense than the rooms. I see why they did it. It's obviously was the easiest way for them to do it. And you can see here how weird it's being with this like inside curve that I have. And it just was like being so weird. And it really did not want to let me like make that a room. You can kind of see how it's creating these extra walls. It's being super strange about it. When I put this in there, it created these extra walls you can kind of see on the inside. But thankfully I was able to remove those. And it was actually able to work, which I was surprised by. Also, the door that I'm using is the front door. I actually should have tested this, but I didn't. I used move objects to place it there because it's not one of the doors that can be placed on that tight curve. So, it may work, it may not. I'm not really sure. But yeah, I was definitely messing around with some very interesting different shapes here on the inside, or at least for the first floor. Yeah, a lot of different curvy shapes going on. So yeah, but it is nice that they have the curved walls now. It doesn't hugely change my opinion of building in The Sims 4. I mean, it is a nice thing though. It's something that I find kind of strange. They didn't add this in from the very beginning, because I'm pretty sure The Sims 4 had from the beginning these like curved foundations you could use. I remember using them like all the way back at the beginning of The Sims 4, where you could like make like a front porch that had like a curve to it or something. But yeah, also another thing that has been added to The Sims 4 a long time ago, it's just been so long since I built a house really, is the platforms and like the kind of multi-level features and stuff. So I did use that here. It's actually the first time I ever used it. So I raised the whole house up on a foundation and then lowered down the floor. You can see here it's very glitchy with the curved walls actually, if you're sinking it down below the ground level. So in order to get the sunken like living space, I raised the house on a foundation and then lowered that area the same amount that I had raised it, if that makes sense. And yeah, because if you try to lower the room down below like ground level with the curved walls, it gets very glitchy. I know there's a lot of, excuse me, wow, that was a funky voice issue. I noticed there's like a lot of weird things with the curved walls. Like, I mean, it's hard to grab objects that are placed inside of like the curved area. You have to like angle the camera just right to be able to grab them. I don't know, it's kind of weird. And also the ceilings, and you'll see this in the screenshots, the ceilings look kind of glitchy in the curved areas. So, it's definitely not perfect. But yeah, anyway, I got in the stairs now, which are kind of cool. I like how they work. I like having the lowered living room area, so you have a couple steps down, and then you have the other stairs going up, and it's kind of like this little open area that I created for the stairs. And yeah, there's going to be all three bedrooms up here on the second level. So you have the primary bedroom at the front, and then kind of a kid's room and a teen's room. And yeah, one of the other things I added in here were like a laundry room and a powder room. I used angled walls. It would have been nice to use curved walls like I'm doing here, but it was being really, really weird, so I just didn't do it. But I will add angled walls over there to make those rooms a little bigger. And of course, yeah, there you go. That would look nice if we had like a 1x1 curve, like a very small little curve would be very nice to have there. So that would kind of fit in, but it's fine. Anyway, there's some stairs to the front door, and I actually changed out the stairs over here as well. It's also interesting, it let me place these stairs under the other stairs, which you'll see in a moment. I placed the stairs down to the living room, yeah, underneath the other stairs, so it's kind of odd, but it looks nice, so, it's fine. I won't complain about that. And then here we're doing the roof, so I wanted to have a roof on this house, so I used the round roofs, kind of on the ends there, and yeah, the roofs were very glitchy, as they always are in The Sims 4, where they like glitch into the room until you like build a new room over it, and it's very annoying. So yeah, of course I also couldn't have like my open area there for the stairs, and have the roof not glitch into the house, so I had to compromise. Actually, it will be an issue with the back roof. That one actually worked out okay. Yeah, and I had to replace the room and do all this stuff with the rooms to get the I mean, honestly, like the roofs in The Sims 4 are they're very irritating to me because of the way that they glitch into the house. Then you have to like rebuild the rooms to make them not do that. And then you can't have like an opening in the floor without the roof glitching in. All of this is not an issue in The Sims 3 at all. It works much better in The Sims 3 because it just does. It just works better in The Sims 3. Obviously, like Sims 3 roofing has its own issues where you have to like click and drag them. You can't like modify them as well as you can in The Sims 4. But in terms of their glitchiness with like intersecting interior rooms, it's worse in The Sims 4, I feel like. And especially with the round rooms, it's just very annoying to replace the rooms because you can't draw them out. You have to like get a predetermined room and shape it to size and then place it over top. I don't know. It's just like, I feel like it's not the most user-friendly building with the curved rooms, but it looks cool, so, it's cool they added it. It just took a long time. Anyway, here I'm putting in some windows. I don't leave those, though. I don't like those windows too much on the curve. I do leave them by the front door, but I ended up actually using these small square windows, and these were, painstaking to put in, which you'll see what I mean in a moment when I start to lay them all out. So, that takes some time, but the tall vertical windows, which I don't keep, were easier, but, I like how it looks with the square windows, especially when I put them up like in a grid, which you'll see. I think it looks pretty cool. That's the driveway there, and this is the front walkway here. So I will be putting cars in as well, not real ones, obviously, but decorative cars at the end. And here I was going to put a wall in the front, but I decided not to, so I didn't. I wanted a curved fence, but it just, for some reason, was on a foundation. I thought you could adjust the foundation heights of different like buildings on a lot or something, but it wasn't working. So anyway, I was going to put a wall here, and I just decided not to do it because I wasn't the biggest fan. I thought it needed to be like curvy if it was going to match the house, and the big rectangles in the front yard just didn't really work for me, so I did not leave them. So yeah, there they go. I do much more organic looking landscaping in the end, actually. Anyway, here we're going to begin on the windows like I was talking about. So this is where it gets a little painstaking. So I had to, yes, place all of these using Alt. So trying to line them all up perfectly. So I had to just do that. And I did that on every curved section. So yeah. Oh, here's another glitchy roof. And this one actually didn't go away no matter what I tried to do. So I just had to work around it. So yeah, that roof there, that little bit right there glitches into the bedroom. So I just had to place furniture over top it because no matter how many times I tried placing a new room on top, it just did not go away. So I just had to work around that. But anyway, here's some more windows, getting in some little square windows. Yeah, lots of square windows. But I think they look cool. And, it was a little painstaking to do, but I think the end result is pretty cool. It kind of has this like, it's almost like a 70s kind of look with like the little square windows. like a 70s or 80s kind of look, but I think it looks cool, especially because you can't do, obviously there's no curved windows, so there's always going to be like, have to have like those panes, separate panes, like even with the tall ones there's like, all the separate panes. You can't have like wide windows on the curved walls, so it's going to kind of be that way anyway, and I thought this little squares were kind of fun. So yeah, I just had to, spend a lot of time placing these all in one by one and using Alt to make sure they all like line up perfectly, obviously. So yeah, there's that on that corner there. And then this one on the back, I will come back to. I think I just wanted to take a break from doing that. And then I do the first floor as well. I do that as well there. And I actually change out the windows so that they have a little bit of wood inside them. I thought that added a nice bit of warmth. So I actually changed all of those to have the little wood on the inside. And here I'm just changing out even more, and they're on the front here. And more windows around the sides. And let's see, am I going to do more windows or am I going to do other things? Maybe other things for now. But anyway, getting in some doors. So I was getting in the upstairs doors and all that kind of stuff. So there's, as I said before, 3 bedrooms and 3.5 bathrooms. So there's 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms upstairs and a half bath on the first floor. And because I had to have this section, so like the landing was going to be all like open, but I had to have this wall here with an archway in it. Because otherwise the roof glitched through if I did not have a room there next to the roof. So I had to keep that a separate room with an archway, and so I ended up making it a little office nook. So kind of just had to work around it. Anyway, so yeah, basically now I am going to put more windows in. So there's some more curved, or there's going to be more curved windows there, but they were glitching. There we go. There's some curved windows there as well, which is fun. On that wall, and then up here I get to do more as well. So yeah, this bedroom gets the whole curved window treatment on this giant curved wall. So just doing that right now, going all the way around, and then I'm going to put them below as well because it's two layers. The bottom floor has 3 layers of windows, but yeah, there they go. All the way around. It looks so nice and easy, sped up. Looks like it took me no time at all when it's sped up 7 times, but in real time, that took quite a while to do. Anyway, there is the whole second floor, actually, with all the windows done. And yeah, now we do the first floor as well. So going to do the same thing again, basically. But this time, they're going all the way to the floor, which from the inside is actually not the floor because it's sunken down in the foundation. So that's cool. I do really like that. I think that looks really cool. Yeah, the platforms are nice. It's kind of a better way of doing split leveling than the construction floor elevation in The Sims. Obviously, Sims 3. Obviously, I can't do all the same things, but like just for the purpose of having like a couple like different levels, like a sunken living room or like a slightly raised floor in one room, it's a nice way of doing it. So it's cool to have that. And so yeah, of course the windows were glitching through the floor above, so I had to lower them all down here a little tiny bit so they didn't glitch. Through the floor on the second floor, but there you can kind of see the huge windows on that wall, and I'm gonna do the same thing again on the back wall as well, but I just wanted to take a break from putting in all those windows one by one. Anyway, here I'm gonna do the kitchen. So I think kitchen layout. Kitchen goes along here, so there's no curved walls in the kitchen, thankfully. I chose a flat wall to work with that, and yeah, so there you have your fridge, and I went with green cabinets. I thought it was kind of fun. So, it adds a little bit of color. And yeah, a nice big island. Not too many countertops in the kitchen itself, but the island is nice and big. And then there's a nice little range hood there over the oven. And then I got in some, I think they're like little mason jar lights actually. So I have those in the end over the island. So yeah, there they are, little taller ones. And what else do I put in? There's a dishwasher, of course, and probably other things. I don't know actually exactly what I do right now at this current time. The dishwasher a microwave, already did the dishwasher. All right, now we're back to the windows. So this is the last wall of windows I think I have to do. So getting all of those in here, this is where the dining room will be. So yeah, just kind of the same as that other wall. So yeah, lots of very big windows, or actually lots of very small windows making a very big window, I guess. So yeah, just doing that all the way around and all the way around there. There you go. Finally, all the windows are in, And oh yeah, I also put in windows behind the kitchen counters, which is always fun. I think it looks nice. Um, it kind of adds like a nice bit of modern style to the house there when you have like glass backsplash, which is like a window. I think it's cool. Anyway, yeah, I was considering changing out the front door, but I didn't. I left it in as it is because it kind of matches those tall windows. But anyway, flooring time. I went with the light wood flooring. It was being weird with the rounded sections when I tried to make it go the other direction, so I just had to stick with the direction that I had it in there. And yeah, but nice light wood flooring, white walls throughout the house. So I'm just doing that right now. That roof decided to creep back inside, and it did over there too. I don't know why. It wasn't like that before, or at least I don't think it was, but it's fine. I was able to fix it. I tried to fix this one over here again, but it just refused, so I had to leave it be. Anyway, now we're back in the main living area, which I really love it. I think it's just so cool. You have these two huge curved walls full of windows, and then it's like also sunken down, so you have a higher ceiling in here as well. And then you have a nice dining table there with yellow chairs and a nice light. I could hang a pretty long light because it's sunken down in here, so that was nice. Added some details in the kitchen as well, of course, and something in the dining table. I don't know what exactly yet. I think it's a little flower. Yep, there you go. Also getting in some bar stools for the kitchen counter and a little plant, which it was being weird. It's like, again, in the curved wall sections, anything placed in there, it was hard to like grab it, delete it, or recolor it unless you were like had the camera angled at just the right place. So it was kind of a little bit of a challenge to work in those areas. It's just kind of strange. So yeah, the curved walls definitely still have a few bugs with them, but it still looks cool. Anyway, this is the main living room. So I got a TV in here, of course. Just put it on a little coffee table, so I put that there in front of the window. And then I was looking around for a good furniture to use. I think they're from whatever the city one is, City Living, I believe, is what these couches are from. I don't know if I've used them before, so they're kind of different. So I got those in here as well. So, and the matching chairs, of course. And they were being weird again that's why I was like recoloring them outside and then placing them in, because I was struggling to be able to click on them once they were on the curved room or in the curved room. But anyway, coffee table, which I think I change out actually in the end. But looking for a rug, just going through different options here. I think I do change out the rug from what I put in originally. So originally I put in this, I think it's like that kind of tan, or it's like this beige-ish, very neutral one. I think I changed it out to be more of a gray, I believe. I guess we'll see. Anyway, looking for a light, any light, some sort of lamp. There it is. And a nice little console table there behind the couch. And yeah, I did change out some of the tables in here, so I went with some different stuff. Not that though. That actually ends up going in one of the bedrooms. And maybe that's the final coffee table, I think. But yeah, oh yeah, it goes in this bedroom. I put that coffee table or side table up there. I went with a different one for the living room. But anyway, yeah, so that's pretty much the living room furniture. Obviously, I'm going to add more as we go, but this is the primary bedroom, which has a nice 4-poster bed and a couple of nightstands, of course. And I had to, strategically place items to hide this roof that's kind of clipping in, which you'll see in a second, probably. Yeah, so I found a dresser that I used to kind of go over top that little roof. So I'm looking for one right now, taking my sweet time. There it is. Yeah, I found the dresser there, and then I put a plant on one side and a mirror on the other, and so it is pretty well disguised. You can't really tell that roof is there. It's just like a little annoying. I had to like work the furniture around that, but it's fine. So yeah, there's the mirror. So you can't really tell the roof is glitching into the room there. And in terms of curtains, I don't think I figured it out now? I think I do. I end up placing just a ton of little curtains, you can see like this, but especially for the bedrooms, I mean, for all the rooms, I feel like it's nice to have window coverings, but especially for the bedrooms, I feel like you need that for, blocking out light. So I wanted to make sure that I had that. Anyway, right now I'm putting in a few trees. I think that's pretty much it for now, though. I will do more, though, of course. And yeah, this is the little office nook up here, which is just a hallway, basically. So, that's kind of the area for the office. I liked this bookshelf, actually, but it kind of didn't fit in anywhere, so I did not end up using it, but it's cool. I did find a nice bookshelf that goes under the stairs. That's kind of like two tier, so it fits under the stairs over there, which is cool. In terms of the inside of this foundation, I used this one with the wood trim there, so it kind of looks like a baseboard or something, and it kind of matches the wall color at least pretty well, and it matches the window color too, which is nice actually. So I ended up using that around the inside of the, I guess it's like an anti-platform, right? It's like the opposite of a platform because it's sunken. So it's kind of like the inside of the foundation. But anyway, I also put, I mean, this is unnecessary, but I put some columns underneath this overhanging part out here just because, I don't know, I thought it would be fun to have a couple columns there. So I did. It could have been cantilevered and I could have just left it, but I decided to put columns here that kind of match the house. So I put 2 columns. So yeah, there you go. A couple columns. Looks like it's being held up, I guess, by something. Anyway, back inside, I was gonna put blinds on these windows, I was thinking, but I didn't like how they covered up like half of the windows, you know? It just kind of, I really wish The Sims had like blinds that were all the way open. So it's like, oh, there's blinds on the windows that could be closed, but they're not like blocking the windows at all times. So, you know, because obviously in real life you open and close blinds, you know, so it's nice if there was like an open option for the blinds as opposed to only like half closed, but that's fine. Anyway, I did the same curtains in here too, and also around here as well. So yeah, and anyway, this is the little entrance area to the house. The front door's on that little curve there, and so there's like a little runner and a side table, painting, plant. Also put a grand piano over here in this little area that is just kind of there. So there you go. Yeah, and what else is gonna happen here? Let's see. A plant, of course, in the corner. And yeah, I think we're gonna do the formal living room now. So yeah, the room in the front here is just a formal living room, basically. I was considering making it an office at first, but once I had the office upstairs, I decided to make this like a formal living room. So it's kind of just like a sitting room space. There's not like a TV or anything in here, but it's just kind of like a more formal room. It's kind of really curvy. It's like the most curvy room in the house, actually. You can kind of see that wall, especially on the right side there, like really curves around. It goes from like a wide curve to a tight curve. I mean, that's kind of fun. And yeah, so just, you know, some black furniture in here, actually. And I end up putting a bookshelf, I think, in that tighter curve over here. Yeah, so there's a bookshelf there and some nice furniture. You got a couple chairs and a couch, some nice side tables, and I put some lamps in here as well. So yeah, it's kind of pretty much what the room is. Oh, I changed the rug in the living room and dining room. And yeah, I was looking for a rug for here. I think I went with kind of a colorful one, actually. Let's see. Yeah, that one, which is kind of fun. And a nice plant there. And what else? Let's see. I think I have a little pot in the corner. So there you go. But yeah, that's that room there. That's like a formal living room. And then this is the powder room. I actually really love that blue tile. I think it's from Jungle Adventure, but it's cool. It looks nice. And yeah, just basic powder room. You got your sink and your toilet. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it, actually. And I put a little like curtain thing over the windows in all the bathrooms, which I'm looking for one now. There it is. Yeah, that's just what I used in the bathrooms. And there's a little mat on the floor in here, actually a large mat. And yeah, I think that's the powder room. And then on the other side here is the laundry room. So you got your washer dryer. I put in a couple shelves above them. So yeah, there are actually 3 shelves above it. There you go. And some towels there and a little hamper or laundry bin. And I also put in an ironing board as well and got some flooring in here. So there it is. And yeah, oh, I also got a nice tile wall in the in this bathroom and also put it in the laundry room. But there you go. So that is that. Now we're on the second floor. So I'm going to do the hallway bathroom on the second floor now, which is actually a really nice bathroom. So you got a tub here. I like the tile walls. I think it's kind of fun. And a shower, and I got a couple. I give you 1 sink in here because it's not an ensuite. So I didn't think I needed 2 sinks. So I just went with 1. And yeah, we have a nice spacious bathroom, nice tub area. And right now I'm about to do the flooring in here. So I think I went with these kind of more rustic looking, almost like slate looking floors. So I think that's what I went with there. It's like this nice stone tile and a nice tall mirror, and got a little details, of course, a little hamper, toilet paper, hand towels, more towels. all that kind of stuff basically. And some art to go over the tub, which is nice, and I think a plant probably to finish it off. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this bathroom, coming together pretty quickly here. And I'm also getting a nice little mat on the floor and then a couple lights as well. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for that bathroom. So now, actually we did the master bathroom next, which is interesting. I did it before I did the bedroom, which is kind of unusual for me, but I have a nice corner tub, which is very fun. And then you have the toilet and shower, of course, and then double sinks as well. So yeah, this is a very nice, spacious bathroom. Very modern, very, very modern bathroom, which I mean, it's a modern house, so of course it does make sense. And I went with this like gray, it's very gray actually. All the walls and floor are this kind of matching gray tile, I think from Spa Day. So yeah, there you have that, just kind of all over the room. Very like black and white kind of bathroom, black, white, and gray, I guess. We got a couple mirrors there as well, and a little towels there, and a little cabinet as well in the corner. And yeah, so pretty cool bathroom. I think it turned out nicely. I also get some sort of art over the toilet, I believe, something. I guess we'll see here in a second. I think it's the green. Yeah, it's that like one in green. And then, of course, a mat on the floor as well. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for that bathroom. So very nice, fancy master bathroom. And yeah, I think we're going to do the bedroom next, potentially. I guess we'll see here. So yeah, I like this bedroom. It's like, of course, like all the bedrooms actually have these huge curved walls in them, especially this one and the like kind of teens room, guest room, which we'll get to in a bit. But yeah, huge curved wall with all those windows on it, which I think is very fun. And yeah, it's kind of like similar to what was down the first floor, but the windows don't go all the way to the floor up here. And I got a couple chairs in here. Kind of got like a blue and brown, or blue and like burnt orange kind of color scheme, I guess, kind of with the burnt orange in that rug. And then you have the blue on the chairs and the bed. And this painting as well is going to be blue and gold. So that kind of all goes together. And what else? Something in the corner there. I think like a little bookshelf. So yeah, a little bit of decoration. And then a couple curtains. And I think that's really it. And this hallway, I love this rug in the hallway. It's very fun. That kind of like striped rug. And I got a nice bit of art and nice light here in the kind of stairwell atrium area, which has this nice double height ceiling with the fun like light that hangs down. And yeah, there's the art on the wall there. Actually, I went with the gray one. There you go. And we're going to do the little office hallway space now as well. So, kind of funky. It's kind of basically a hallway, but also an office because it goes to one of the bedrooms there. But yeah, it's pretty much it. Very simple. Got a desk with a computer, bookshelf, little plant. It's not like a big room. It's basically a hallway. So very simple stuff in there pretty much. But anyway, this is going to be kind of like a teens room, or I guess it could be a guest room depending on how you want to kind of frame it. But I kind of made it more like a teens room. So have this like nice like kind of Art Deco-ish. Not Art Deco, that's the wrong decade. Mid-century is the right word. Art Deco is different. Mid-century furniture in here. And the curtains, of course, going all around this huge curve. I mean, this room is basically one big like half circle, which is pretty cool. And yeah, so you have like some little pillows on the floor there and nice little mirror as well, and a little plant. And I think I put a nice rug in here, and also like a little pile of clothes on the floor and stuff like that. Some more decoration in the kitchen there. What else is happening here? Let's see. A little salt and pepper shakers on the table. Oh yes, and every bedroom has a closet as well. I used the built-in closets from what is it? Get Together? Is that the pack that had them? I think so. So yeah, those big built-in closets, which are nice. And yeah, so that is that bedroom. And then it has an ensuite bathroom as well, which is very nice. So just going to do that right now. Got a tub shower combo in here. I wanted to use this one, which is like a nicer one. There's only two that I have in my game at least. But the colors are terrible on that one, so I really couldn't use it. So I had to use that one there. So, it's fine though. And there's a toilet, and I used a half wall here between the tub shower and the rest of the bathroom, so it's not as enclosed. It has like a little bit of an opening there over the wall, but with some nice trim on it, so it looks a little bit better. And yeah, I got a tile wall in here, of course, and then tile floor as well, naturally, as you'd probably expect. So there you go. And little decorations, of course. So got little hand towels, toilet paper, got your curtains, and all that good stuff. And here the game froze for a little bit. That gave me a little bit of a heart attack. But anyway, and a little a hamper as well in there. But I think that's really the inside, right? Oh no, we have this bedroom too. Whoops, forgot about this one. So yeah, this is a kid's room. It's kind of like a little quarter circle, so that's fun. But yeah, also a very curved wall as well in here, which is cool. And yeah, just recoloring some furniture to get that in here. We're with a kind of a blue color scheme. I like that bedding. It's kind of fun. I like this little bookshelf too. It's kind of shaped like a little house. And getting in a dresser as well. I was looking for one that will fit in here decently. So there you go. That's the dresser. And there's the little bookshelf, which I actually put on a corner there. And what else? These little cubes in here for sitting on. I don't know. Thought it would be fun. And a little lamp there on the side table. And then also some posters on the walls, of course. And stuff like that. So yeah, there's a kind of fun poster. I've actually put that over the bed. And a fun little rug on the floor, and I got curtains in here in a second, of course. It was also a fun giraffe there as well, a little award on the wall, a little backpack, I don't know, other stuff as well, so, all those kind of things. But yeah, there's the curtains, and that's the inside done. So now we're gonna do landscaping. Landscaping is kind of more just untamed, I guess. It's not like, untamed is maybe the wrong word. It's not like, it's not like super perfect. It's more organic, I guess. Suits the name of the house. So I actually use a lot of plants from Jungle Adventure, even though this is in a desert, not a jungle. So that's what I did. So, I use like those grasses are from Jungle Adventure, the kind of like bluish ones, bluish green ones. And then these giant like vine, like plants on the ground I use too, which are fun. I like that. And I have this fun little like trimmed tree in the front with like the little circles. It kind of matches the house with the curved walls. Anyway, getting in more trees, some palm trees, some other stuff. It looks nice. The only thing that bothers me a little bit about this lot is the like street lights and traffic lights that are on that corner there, because it kind of got in the way when I was trying to take screenshots. It doesn't look the best having like a traffic light and street light like right in the middle there. You can see how big that like traffic light is, but it's fine. Anyway, adding in the dirt terrain paint, of course. So, having all that detail here, kind of just underneath everything. But yeah, lots of nice plants and stuff, kind of just around the house, as you can see. So yeah, and it is a corner lot. So technically the front of the lot is where I have like the front walkway. But the front door is like very much like kind of secluded. It's kind of like tucked away. You don't really see it from the street, which is kind of cool. And then the side of the house is where I have the driveway that kind of comes in underneath that overhanging part, which is kind of like my main vision that I had when I was like thinking about building this house, was like having that driveway that's like covered by the overhanging part of the house, or that kind of goes out over the front there. So I thought that was pretty cool. And I got some more plants around the back here. There is actually no back door to this house, which is a little unusual. There's only the front door. Not the best in the case of a fire, but they should be fine. Speaking of fires, I forgot to put a fire alarm in this house. Well, they'll be fine. Anyway, also I put in all these plants in the back, but they all clip through into the house because it's the sunken living room. So you see in the kitchen there's like vines coming in on the floor, so I do have to address that. And then I also was looking for the cars. I'm a little bit out of practice with The Sims 4, so I actually had no idea how to find them. But I actually placed some buy debug items in here. So I put like a little cup, and I put like a pot on the stove, which is fun. I don't know, whatever. Probably makes the stove not usable, but it looks cool. Anyway, I didn't realize that to find cars, you have to do show live objects or something, or show hidden live objects. It's like a different cheat than the regular buy debug items, which I didn't realize until I looked it up. So I spent a lot of time fruitlessly going through the whole catalog to no avail until I looked it up, and it's show hidden live objects. I don't know. Anyway, I found the cars, so there you go. So yeah, I put them in. I put in 2 cars in here. So the cars still look out of scale to me. They look a little small, but it's it is what it is. So there you go. I put in a couple sports cars, so that's fun because all the other cars look kind of whack. So I use those. Anyway, I'm adjusting the plants back here so that they're not clipping into the house, which is always nice. And really just a few, final details to add here. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I'd greatly appreciate it if you consider subscribing. There's going to be some screenshots coming up here in just a few moments. So, hope you stick around for those and get a view of the house from the inside. And yeah, there's more videos like this on my channel, not so many Sims 4 ones of late, but I have lots of Sims 4 videos from a while ago if you want to check those out. And yeah, so basically we're just doing some final touches here. I'm just making the inside of this like pillar black because I think it looks better that way. And what else? Oh yeah, there's a few small details for the living room, which I never really fully finished. So just a few little decorations and things like that for the living room. And of course, I'll put in a mailbox and trash can at the very end because I kind of forgot to do that, but I did not forget entirely, so I put them in at the end. But anyway, yeah, there's a few decorative items in the living room here as well. And then, yeah, and the all-important mailbox and trash can. So anyway, hope you enjoyed again. I hope you stick around for the screenshots. They're going to be here in just a few seconds. I hope to see you in the next video, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day.